What's up, everyone? I wanted to jump on really quick and just make this really short video about LMNT. So if you followed my channel for a while, then you may or may not know that I have mentioned LMNT in the past and not really being a big fan of it. And the only reason I'm making this is because, number one, I do seem to have a different opinion than majority of YouTubers who seem to be sponsored by LMNT, and so this was already on my mind. But I've seen several videos lately talking about how LMNT isn't as great as it's been touted, and the ingredients aren't as good as they thought, which I guess I can't really say that I'm surprised, but I also wasn't assuming... Cat's going crazy. I wasn't really assuming that like everyone on YouTube was lying about this. I just thought maybe I was an outlier and not having a good experience. So I wanted to come on and share my experience with that product. I got this, so I've tried the carnivore diet twice now, and neither time was like 100% perfect carnivore, but and I am no longer carnivore at all. I am not on any particular diet. I eat anything. Okay, that's out of the way. But the first time I bought it was specifically because, okay, I was trying out the carnivore diet. A lot of people who talk about the carnivore diet being really great say that you need to watch your sodium and you need to eat more sodium. So, you know, being active and hiking, I wanted to try the LMNT product specifically because of the electrolytes. And, you know, when you're backpacking, you lose a lot of sweat, but then if you're not eating the carbs, it doesn't keep the water in your body. So that was why I tried it out, is because I genuinely thought, okay, everything that's being said about this sounds perfect for what I do and should be a good product for me. The day I got the sample pack in the mail, I didn't use this in conjunction with a workout. I didn't use this in conjunction with a pack walk, a hike, or anything, but I got the sample pack in the mail, and, you know, I was eager to try out one of the flavors. And I mixed that in a tall jar, probably 32 ounces. And I will fully admit that I drank that probably within 15 to 20 minutes. I was already really thirsty. I was really excited to try it out. And I don't know, I didn't really think anything bad about it. I'm talking about within 5 to 10 minutes, I felt so sick. I felt nauseous. I had to lay down on the couch. I mean, this was in the evening, but we're getting ready to cook dinner. The mail came in the afternoon. I felt really, really sick, y'all. I mean, I felt straight up ill. And I immediately attributed it to, okay, there's too much in this for me to be taking this all at once. That was a bad decision on my part. Not blaming the product, but that is not the way that works for me. I should not have done that. Okay, and that's fine. So I tried it again, and I think I just used half the pack, and I still didn't really feel great. I didn't feel any negative feelings about the product. I just was like, I'm gonna just save all these packets. I'm not gonna open anymore. I'm just gonna wait till I go out on a hike, on a backpacking trip, until I'm like really active, and then use it. Me and my mom did the Bartram Trail earlier this year, and I was back on the carnivore diet again. Y'all, that does not work for me. I don't know what I was thinking. But anyway, so because I was eating in that manner, I was like, okay, this is the perfect time to use these LMNT packs. We're going to be doing a strenuous hike. Boom. Let's take several of these, at least one for each day. Very first day we got out there was like a 4 or 5 mile climb uphill. And that's fine. But, you know, a couple miles into it, I was like, I'm going to go ahead and make one of these LMNT packets because I'm feeling a little lethargic. I made the whole packet in, I think, a liter bottle of water. And I did not feel good. Yeah, I drank that and I felt terrible. By the time we got to the top of that climb, I had to literally lay down on the ground. I mean, I had to literally take it to the ground. I could not. I felt so sick and nauseous. Again, I just had to sit down and take a very long breather. And then very shortly after that, we had to just find a campsite because I just couldn't. I felt terrible. So the next day I thought, okay, Clearly, one packet is too much. Let me do like half a packet in a full liter, dilute it, much less sodium. That should be okay. And I will say that diluting it definitely decreased the sickness that I felt, but I still didn't feel great, truly. It wasn't as intense, but I did not feel good drinking that. And I was so constantly thirsty. I was like, every sip I took, whether it was that drink or plain water, it was like my mouth was dry instantly. It was like I could not get enough liquid. My mouth was just so dry. And it was kind of bizarre. My mom even made a comment like, you're drinking a lot of water. You're going to end up waterlogged and you're just going to be having way too much. And I really think that happened. I'm telling you again, I did not feel great. Now, the thing about the Bartram Trail is I took a keto carnivore type of diet out there for the first few days. So I do not attribute all this just to those LMNT packs. I do not think that would be fair. But they definitely did not enhance my experience the way that you would think that all these YouTubers say that they do. I mean, I did not feel good. I felt straight up sick. And I will tell you that on the third day is when I finally realized this is not for me, is because I'd used probably between a fourth and a third of a packet in a 1 liter bottle. And I had the exact same thing happen, y'all. It was like my mouth was so dry, my thirst could not be quenched, did not feel good. And I think that was the day that we got into town to stay at the hostel and get a resupply. And I left the rest of those LMNT packets in the hiker box at the hostel because, you know, when something's not working, you just got to be honest, and it's not working. So I just thought that it was interesting, these videos that are coming out here recently about LMNT not being as good as they thought, because I genuinely thought, is this just my experience? Maybe I'm just not someone who does well with whatever the mixture is in this? Or are all these people lying? I mean, I don't think everyone was lying. Surely there are some people that really do have a good experience with it, but there were people that I watched on YouTube who said, oh yeah, I drink this first thing in the morning and then I have another packet when I work out, and then at night I like to have the chocolate flavor because it's like I can heat it up and have a cup of hot chocolate. And I'm thinking, how the heck are you doing this? How are you doing this? I can't even get through one packet and not feel like I'm going to vomit and just need to lay down. And you're telling me that you're having 3 packets? I don't know if I believe that. I just don't know if I can believe that. But it's hard for me to think that all these people are lying, because I'm telling you, if you look at any outdoor person, there's Callie, any outdoor person, hiking person, a lot of these backpacking channels love LMNT. And I just did not have this experience. Okay, so anyway, y'all, I'm just going to wrap it up with that, because that literally is the end of my experience. I refuse to drink that ever again. I will never drink that ever again. And I saw one lady was talking about the maltodextrin levels. I don't know if that's what I was feeling, but she did say in that video that had something to do with like your, I think she said the insulin spike. I don't have issues with insulin, so I don't even know if that's what it was, or if it was literally just too much sodium for me and my body just doesn't like to have that much sodium at once. I truly don't know, y'all. I just know that I will never buy it again and I will never drink it again. So anyway, that's the video. That's my thoughts. Very curious to know if anyone else had these, you know, feelings or reaction or thoughts about this mix. It seems like a lot of people say they love it, they have a great reaction, but surely I cannot be the only one who doesn't feel great when they try to drink this stuff. So anyway, I hope y'all have a great day. I have a hike coming up soon, and I am very, very excited to share that journey with y'all. As I've mentioned in previous videos, it's going to be my first solo backpacking trip. And I will go ahead and tell you I'm doing another section of the AT. I'm going to pick up where me and my mom left off on Unicoi Gap and go to Winding Stair Gap. So I'm excited. Anyway, I hope y'all have a lovely evening, a lovely day wherever you are and whatever time it is. I hope it's wonderful for you, and I will see you soon. Bye.